nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got an open man here, and now it's 3rd and 5. Very strong in that victory.
Defense coordinator about their performance. They did what they needed to win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Out of the gun. Oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall in. Wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Matt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one
get away.
And this one hits at the Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And some room to roam now. They nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Yes, sir.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. And I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's got his big tight end here.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Here's 2nd and 10.
Fuck, that's me.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Ain't no way niggas getting jammed like this.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Seibert able to knock this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
I'm kicking it, game. Kicking it. Ugh.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. Hamler now to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's get him. Let's go. I hit my buttons.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace,
55.
then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They're going to look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. J.J. Watt the one that gets him down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Williams
make the play. Yes, sir.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Escaping the pressure right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert, and he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space.
Should have did that last time.
Gain leverage and move the other side backwards. We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So what are you doing, man?
Incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Oh, bro, gotta make that play. Got to. Need it.
Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
Need that play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Deep. That's deep.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the opening.
Oh, 62. 62.
That has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Herbert. And this is called first catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now room for Eckler. And finally taken down at the 34.
Another catch for him there in this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down, Justin Herbert eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Eckler. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Oh.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's
I couldn't put you. Hey, DB. Hey, I couldn't have put you in a better position to make a play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Like, bro. Make the play.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, man.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, going
Judy complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Yeah, it's just teasing us now.
Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The return man, Wilson. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Come up now, 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. Herbert now.
Check down again.
Going to throw right side here. Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. Situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Again, Herbert.
No way he picked that off.
Picked off by Ronald
Swear,
Darby. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Such a blessing.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it.
Well,
hey, they're not about to say, if he picked this off, I'm having an issue.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it will tie our game here in the third.
Nigga light.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Hamler now to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Williams.
Listen, bro, I'm missing. I should have took his head off.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Ain't hiding. Ain't hiding nothing. Ain't hiding nothing.
They'll try and run.
Ain't hiding. I swear to God, bro. The fakest. What's the game? What do you want me to do? There's 4 white jerseys on the ball carrier.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get that complete to the He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they throw.
No fucking way. No way a DB is getting cooked on a route by fucking time. Some no-name fucking Osman Zaga. Where fucking
and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Look at that fucking. What the?
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. Herbert. He finds his target, Allen.
Herbert, you gotta throw that one harder, bro.
Inside the 30. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working
You really
against
gotta
those
throw that
safeties. And
thing.
you know, partner, if
Barely
you get your hips
throwing it.
turned the
Safety
wrong
back
way,
right there.
big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now.
Man across the board.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And that
nigga ran right by his ass, bro.
A chance at a big play in his own end zone. But instead, 3rd down coming up. Herbert on 3rd down now. Wide open. It's out.
I already knew how that route
The
went.
Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Say that. Say that, man.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. That catch good for only a couple. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Second down and goal. Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
There we go. iPhone Twins.
The Broncos on
All right,
the
man.
field, ready to start the next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. McManus now for the extra point.
Oh, what the fuck? I gotta get fucking goal on it.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Damn.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now it's Wilson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter.
Nigga, 89. Yeah, you're not coming back. Yeah. Ain't no way you're getting thrown down by DB. No way. No way. That's a touchdown. Touchdown. You want big soft.
He realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. He picks up 3 on that carry.
That is ridiculous.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45
on the ground.
So a 1st and 10
That's
now
embarrassing. Embarrassing.
At the 43. Looking to throw. Herbert. Flushed out right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, where the fuck the formation goes? Just saw it. Damn.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, we don't want 2 things.
Operating from the gun. Herbert.
Thank God. Thank God.
Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To the air again, Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And
he's going to take
intercepted.
Picked off with great
anticipation.
And the Broncos are
going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
They start the drive.
Finally, where is this at last drive? Where was this at last drive, team?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Where was that at last drive?
On play action, they'll throw. That's complete.
Yeah, I don't have nothing.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on first down. Officially a gain of 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section.
Finally,
y'all fucking locked to bleed down the clock and take care of the football. Right now, they're executing really well. Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play, because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
No way, I can't guard. Who is that guy? Is he that much faster than you? Is he that much faster?
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
I think this defense knew what was coming, as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw.
Thank you. Thank you. Now run. Run.
Intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. A seismic shift in momentum.
Finally, y'all make a play.
That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
No way! No way you dropped that! Ain't no way! I'm getting ticket.
And now it brings up third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Herbert.
That shit pisses me off, dude. How did he drop that? He literally ran with the ball.
The Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on.
That is act fucking retarded. That is act fucking retarded.
123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Oh, he shifts past him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally drag him down.
I mean, I had 2 anti-stops.
It's a big play.
That nigga still running.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Bring that bitch over 5 times.
So for Denver, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.